And with that, we continue with a story by Lou Veem. This year, I released my first song in nahuatl, the Mexican language. The song is called Tlatoli, meaning the message, and it explores different aspects of communication. I wanted to highlight how American languages carry history and culture. Nahuatl, for example, offers insight into the mindset of people who developed independently from the rest of the world, with cities that were larger, cleaner, and more advanced than those in Europe at the time. Our remedies, food, and cultural customs continue to shape global medicine and meals while also helping preserve the planet through conservation. It's crucial to keep our languages alive. They played key roles in wars like the Code Talkers during the World Wars, and millions of people will speak them today. Besides my own ancestral languages, I'm also studying other American languages. Mexico has the highest percentage of indigenous blood in North America, yet many people identify as Latino or Hispanic, which are European identities. Being mixed doesn't erase our indigeneity. And as the saying goes, no matter how much cream is poured into coffee, it will never stop being coffee. While some take pride in their native roots, others mistakenly assume they are Mexica just because their ancestors are from Mexico, even though there are many other native groups in the country. Not long ago, most Mexicans spoke native languages with few knowing Spanish. Now, however, local cultures aren't valued at a systemic level. If they were, they'll be treated like local cultures in Europe, where most countries still speak their own language. Nahuatl alone is spoken by more people than Icelandic and Maltese combined, yet it doesn't receive the same recognition. However, I'm optimistic that efforts to preserve these languages are growing, like the Oki Language Project founded by Jean Braverock. This journey has connected me with linguists such as Dr. Stephanie Wood, Jan Garcia, and Rayo Cruz of Beni Sidza, among others. Completing this song has shown me it's possible to share this message, and it's inspired me to release more content like it. Thank you for your time. Free eating Alex Enamorado and free Leonard Peltier. Hey, hell yeah. Just to touch base on that real quick, it's been a whole year, and to have to go through this after you were putting all your efforts to make sure that you preserve the safety of your community it gets you angry, man, up into this day. But touching on the lighter tones of this, like, congratulations on being able to complete this song, especially in a language that for a lot of people it's hard. And it's kind of messed up because it feels like the culture is just being erased. But knowing that there's people or individuals out there that are helping preserve these languages and preserve the culture, like, that's amazing. We're in 2024 and we're still trying to make sure that we stay connected with this ancestral part of ourselves.
Absolutely. There's also so much power in Lou ending off this note, this cuento for us, on the fact that 1 year later, we're still seeking freedom for these brothers, for this part of our community, for this part of us out there. And I love the connection between engaging one's indigenous or ancestral language, roots, food, and so on, and seeing the current manifestations of that colonial project, the seemingly indefinite colonial project, until we realize or until we recall that actually we are so far and wide, and even as they try to lock us down, we are still out there calling for freedom, calling for our people to get up and continue shaking up the world as we are meant to do, because it's long overdue, and actually we are fulfilling a serious purpose when we resist in the ways that we do. So shout out to that growth for Lou, and also that note for our brothers right here in Southern California and everywhere they are unfairly placed behind bars. 100%.
Yeah, and then one last point, like, one thing that a journey that I went through this year was just, self-identity for myself, my cultura and all this stuff. I had many conversations this year that kind of touched base on that and how to reconnect, how to break down, decolonize, and all this. And it's been, again, going back to the thought of the journey. Like, it's a moment, it's going to be something that's going to have its ups and downs. You're going to feel confused. You're going to feel angry as to why you didn't know this. And through those roller coasters of emotions, you will find yourself. You will start chipping away at who it is that you are, really, because that's a very scary feeling sometimes. Like, a lot of people, I feel like they neglect looking inward because they feel uncomfortable that they're going to go through these, valid traumas and all that. But in reality, is like, how long can you put this off and at the same time, put off your own growth? So I'm thankful to be able to meet people that just allow ideas to flow and conversations to happen. And yeah, man.
I love it, man. Let the city know. Thank you for bringing that to our attention.